We begin with the top story at the hour. At least 8 Taliban soldiers are reportedly killed in a clash between Pakistani security forces and the Afghan Taliban on the border near the Kurram district in Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. Reports suggest that the Afghan side attacked a Pakistani checkpost with heavy weapons on the Pak-Afghan border on Saturday morning. According to reports, 2 key commanders of the Afghan Taliban are among the 8 killed, and at least 16 have been injured. There's no official word from the Inter-Services Public Relations yet. This is not the first time Afghan troops have opened fire on Pakistani security forces posted at the border. If reports are to be believed, in the past, Pakistan had shared its concerns with Kabul over such incidents. They claim that Afghan Taliban, apart from facilitating militant activities inside Pakistan, were now openly attacking the forces along the international border. Last week on Saturday, Pakistan's counter-terrorism department foiled a major terror plot in Punjab province after an intelligence-based operations in different districts. 475 suspected persons were questioned and 33 terrorists were arrested with weapons and explosives. According to the counter-terrorism department, the arrested terrorists wanted to target important installations. The police have registered 32 cases against the terrorists and shifted them to an unknown location. The incidents come in the backdrop of a reported Tehreek-e-Taliban threat to resume suicide attacks and large-scale attacks inside Pakistan. However, TTP has officially denied issuing any such threats. For more on this, our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik is joining us live from Islamabad. Thank you so much, Anas, for joining us. What is the latest that you can bring in?
Well, at least 8 Taliban soldiers, Afghan Taliban soldiers, have been killed. That includes 2 key commanders, Khalil and Jan Muhammad, and another 16 have been injured in the border clashes that have been ongoing for the past 3 days now. That has also resulted in the halt of or a temporary suspension of trade between Pakistan and Afghanistan. Remember, the balance of trade lies in favor of Pakistan, where Pakistan is the one sending trade from its ports into Afghanistan so that daily life can function as per normalcy. That being said, these border clashes, they've taken place sporadically at least 3 border points in the Pollution area on the Pakistan-Afghanistan border, in the Kharlachi area on the Pakistan-Afghanistan border, and at Kurram as well. There were reports of clashes at the Bannu border as well, but there hasn't been any confirmation on that or an independent verification on that. What we also know is that at least 2 Pakistani FC soldiers, the paramilitary soldiers, they have also been injured in these border clashes, but Pakistani sources on their side maintain that these were completely unprovoked clashes and shelling that was done from the Afghan side, to which was quote-unquote befittingly responded, as a result of which the Afghan Taliban have now suffered major losses to their personnel.
Right. As we mentioned in the report as well, a report says Tehreek-e-Taliban has a threat. They have resumed a threat of suicide attacks, although they have denied officially. But do you have any more info on this particular thing that has happened?
Well, the Tehreek-e-Taliban had unilaterally ended the ceasefire with the Pakistani government on the 28th of November 2022, and that is when they had resumed suicide bombings. Since then, we've seen a number of attacks that have been taking place, including the deadly Peshawar, the police line Peshawar mosque attack that took place in January 2023, on the 30th of January 2023, where at least 44 police personnel had lost their lives. So the suicide bombings had indeed been continuing. What was to be looked at was whether the targets were being moved by the Tehreek-e-Taliban, the TTP, in its recent statement, while the TTP has come out clearly and denied it. So it looks like the prima facie, their targets would remain the security forces and the security apparatus and not come to the civilian side, though time to time we've seen that as what the TTP says that is a quote-unquote collateral, though it doesn't seem to be the case, that civilians do come under attack time to time, which in the attacks that are led by the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan.
Right. I'm guessing the Pakistan will be ready for any such attacks if it happens. Thank you, Anas, for bringing in all the latest, and we'll keep track of all the incidents happening there.